Example 2. Find the factors of 2x squared minus 11x plus 12. So this is another way to say factorize. So I bring down my 4 arrows, and I've got 2x squared and plus 12. This plus tells me the signs are the same. This minus tells me they're both minus. So minus something x minus something x. 2 multiplied by 12 is 24, so I get the factors of 24. And I'm going to choose 3 and 8, because minus 3x minus 8x is minus 11x. I factorize the first two terms, and I get x times 2x minus 3. I factorize the second two terms, and I get minus 4 times 2x minus 3. My brackets match, so 2x minus 3 is one of my factors, and then x minus 4 is my second factor. So this is my answer, 2x minus 3 times x minus 4. I'm going to check by multiplying out the brackets, and I get back to the start so I know I'm right. Now using the box method or the array method, I put the 2x squared in the first box and the 12 in the last box. So 2x times x is 2x squared. So I've got two sets of brackets. One will have 2x in the front and the other will have x in the front. This plus tells me the signs are the same. This minus tells me they're both minus. So I've got minus in both brackets. 2 times 12 gives me 24. And these are the factors of 24. So I need to choose one of these factor pairs, and they will both be minus, and they have to end up giving me minus 11x. So I go with 3 and 8, because minus 3x minus 8x is minus 11x. So then I think, well, minus 3x divided by x gives me what? And I put that there. And then minus 8x divided by 2x gives me what? And I put that there. So minus 3x divided by x gives me minus 3. So I put minus 3 in the back of the first bracket. So I've got 2x minus 3 is one of my factors. And then minus 8x divided by 2x is minus 4. So I'll put minus 4 in the back of the other bracket. So I have at the top here x minus 4. So that's my second factor, my second bracket. Example 3. Factorize 8x squared plus 10x minus 3 and 7x squared minus 19xy minus 6y squared. So part 1, factorize 8x squared plus 10x minus 3. So I bring down my 4 arrows. This minus tells me that these signs are different. So one's a plus and one's a minus. So I don't need to bother looking at this one. So one is going to be plus something x and the other will be minus something x. I'll then do 8 times 3 gives me 24 and the factors of 24. I'm going to choose 2 and 12 because 12x minus 2x is 10x. I factorize the first two terms and I get 4x as my highest common factor. And 8x squared divided by 4x is 2x and 12x divided by 4 is 3. I factorize the right two terms and I get minus 1 as my highest common factor. So minus 2x divided by minus 1 is 2x and minus 3 divided by minus 1 is 3. My brackets match. So that's the first part of my answer, 2x plus 3. And 4x minus 1 is the second part of my answer. So here's my answer, 2x plus 3 times 4x minus 1. I multiply out the brackets, get back to the start, so I know I'm right. Now, if I'd used the box method here, the array method, I would have had the 4 boxes, x squared, 8x squared in the first box, minus 3 in the last box. And then I could have said, well, 8x times x is 8x squared. So 8x in the front of the first bracket and x in the front of the second bracket. This minus tells me the signs are different. 8 times 3 gives me 24. These are my factors of 24. I'm going to go with 2 and 12. to give me 10x. So 12x minus 2x is 10x. And then I would say, well, minus 2x divided by x is minus 2. So minus 2 can go there. So I'd have 8x minus 2. But if I try to figure out what this is, I'd say, well, 8x multiplied by what will give me 12x? And it won't work. So what I'm going to have to do is go back to the start and redo the very first step. So instead of 8x times x, I'll have 4x times 2x. So 4x goes in the first bracket and 2x goes in the second bracket. So then my factors will remain the same. I'll still have different signs. And I'm still going to go with 12x and minus 2x. So then 2x divided by minus 2x is minus 1. So minus 1 goes there. So I've got 4x minus 1. And then 12x divided by 4x is 3. So 3 goes there. So I have 2x plus 3 is my second factor. And I can check and I get back to the start so I know I'm right. So for this reason, I would prefer the arrow method because I would have got the 4x and the 2x straight away and I wouldn't have had to redo anything. Part 2, factorize 7x squared minus 11xy minus 6y squared. So I bring down the 7x squared and the minus 6y squared. This minus tells me I have different signs. So I have plus something xy minus something xy. 7 multiplied by 6 gives me 42, and these are the factors of 42. I'm going to go with 2 and 21. So I'm going to have 2xy minus 21xy gives me minus 19xy. I factorize the first two terms. I get x as my highest common factor. 7x squared divided by x is 7x, and 2xy divided by x is 2y. I then factorize the right two terms, and minus 3y is my highest common factor. Minus 21xy divided by minus 3y gives me 7x, and minus 6y squared divided by minus 3y gives me plus 2y. My brackets match, so there's the first part of my answer, 7x plus 2y, and then x minus 3y is the second part of my answer. So my answer is 7x plus 2y times x minus 3y. I multiply out my brackets to check if I'm right, and I get back to the start so I know I'm right. I'm then going to do it using the box or the array method. So 7x squared in the first box, minus 6y squared in the last box. This minus tells me the signs are different. 7 times 6 is 42. These are my factors of 42. I'm going to again go with 2 and 21. So I'll have 2xy in one of the boxes and minus 21xy in the other box, because 2xy minus 21xy gives me minus 19xy. So then what times what gives me 7x squared? 7x times x. So 7x and x is in the front of the two brackets. And then I'm going to have 2y here because 2xy divided by x is 2y. So I'm going to have 7x plus 2y is one of my factors. So 7x plus 2y. And then I'll have minus 3y up here because minus 21xy divided by 7x is minus 3y. So I have x minus 3y as my other factor. So my answer is 7x plus 2y times x minus 3y. And when I multiply up my brackets, I get back to the start, so I know I'm right.